Hi friends, how's everybody doing today? It's been a Monday, I will tell you that. I started out this morning, as you see by the scale. I gained a pound from last week, so I kind of expected it because I didn't watch my eating that well last week. But when the weekend came, I was like, oh, I need a little bit of this, I need a little bit of this, I need a little bit of that, because I knew I wouldn't be eating it anymore. And so I was okay with it. I expected it. I was good. So then I had to go to the doctor's today. I had to go see the booby doctor. I had surgery back in October, and she had to remove part of, well, we're all adults here, so she had to remove part of my nipple. And it came back clear, which is a good thing. And I went in to see her today, and she said healed up nicely. There's a little bit of scar tissue. She's hoping that it doesn't come back. If it doesn't come back, we're good. If it does come back, it could be a problem because it could turn into or be, and I know I'm not going to say this right, metastatic breast cancer, something like that. The one starts with an M. Nothing's good to get, but this is not the good one to get. So she wrote me a prescription for my mammogram. I have to call and take care of that. As long as my mammogram is good and I have no issues, she very politely said, I hope I never see you again, which is a good thing considering she is a specialist and a surgeon. But if anything ever does happen, I want her to take care of me. She is awesome. So then, since I don't drive due to a lot of medical issues from a car accident, I had to call for a ride through my insurance company, and I was told that my driver would be here between 10:15 and 10:45. So I got a call around 9 o'clock saying that she'd be here at 10:30, and I was good. And next thing I know, it's 9:15, and I'm not ready to go, and my ride shows up. So I'm running around the house trying to get ready. Now my appointment's not till 11:30. It's about 30 minutes away. So she picks me up. We go pick somebody else up and drops them off. So I get there early. And I don't even go back till almost noon, which I understand because if somebody's getting bad news, then the surgeon has to sit with you longer and answer questions and be whatever happens. So my visit with her went good, so they had to call for a ride home. They told me somebody would be there within the hour. Well, it was over an hour. So by the time I got home, I was starving. I was so hungry, my head hurt so bad. And I ended up not prepping yesterday. I didn't have time to prep because I was gone in the morning. Then I went to the grocery store with my daughter-in-law because I was looking for some more items that I couldn't find at Walmart, or Aldi's. So I went to her with our grocery store, Myers, and I was able to get there what I needed, but we left here like 4:15, and we didn't get home till like 6:30. We didn't eat dinner until 8 o'clock. I didn't take a picture of it. It was baked fish, a baked palate. It was very, very good. And she just made some garlic mushrooms in the air fryer, which were awesome. And she bought some Bob Evans mashed potatoes. I had a little bit of those, and then she bought the macaroni and cheese for my son because he likes the macaroni and cheese. So by the time that got done, the kitchen was a wreck, and I just had no energy last night. I did not sleep good. My middle grandson ended up getting up crying, so she had to take him to urgent care. He ended up with an ear infection, so he was home today. So I got up this morning, and I didn't feel like doing anything in the kitchen. So then when I came home, I was supposed to have Hunter today, and my son-in-law texted me like at 5 to 3, and they're supposed to be here at 3 o'clock, that no Hunter today, he was staying home. And so I kind of picked up the house and vacuumed real fast because when I got back home, there was this styrofoam stuff all over the couch, the floor. So, and I was just like I said, dragon. So I made me a peanut butter and jelly on wheat. And then for dinner, we were supposed to have chicken parmesan, which I was just going to have a piece of chicken and some sauce and no noodles. And probably a little garlic roll, garlic bread. Well, we didn't have that. We ended up having French toast. So I had 3 little sausage links and a piece and a half of French toast. So I haven't ate since dinner, which is good. So my eating today was just not the best. Not the worst. It could have been a lot worse. I could have went to McDonald's or wherever else, but I didn't. So I was, once I know I left early, I knew I was going to throw my whole day off, because by the time I left and got back home, I was going to make the cracked chicken today, because I got a rotisserie chicken last night. But it was so late by the time I got back home. I didn't even get back home till almost 2 o'clock. So I made a sandwich real fast and ate that, ran around the house picking stuff up. So I'm going to go in. When I go in, I'm going to start picking up the kitchen and getting all the dishes ready. And so they'll be ready to wash in the morning, stacked up for me. And that way I can start my prep in the morning, because I'll probably get up between 5 and 6. And I'll go ahead and get everything cooked to make my egg muffins. And then for lunchtime, I'll do my cracked chicken. Or no, I'm going to do my Big Mac salad. So I'll have that for dinner. So all I have to do is put it together. Hi, Logan.
Hi.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
All right. And so when it's dinner time, I'll just have to assemble my salad. So it's just salad, throw some hamburger on it, and throw some cheese, and then the dressing. So that makes 4 servings, so that'll be good for 4 days. And then I have my egg muffins, which will last me for 6 days. And then I have the cracked chicken salad. And then what I'm going to do with the rest of the chicken from the rotisserie, because I only need 2 cups, I'm going to take the rest of it, put it in the freezer, and then next week I can make chicken salad. So I can have chicken salad on romaine, or just chicken salad by itself. I'm not sure. Probably make some soup. So I might have soup for lunch and chicken salad for dinner. I'm not sure yet. Depends on what I feel like. 'Cause I love soup. I can eat soup. I can eat soup for lunch and dinner, and would have no problem with it. So on Wednesday, my daughter-in-law is having surgery, so I definitely have to make sure my prep is done to make it easier for me. And then that way also I will be cooking dinners. And then Wednesday night I just may have, I'm gonna air fry some whole chicken wings, and I bought the sugar-free barbecue sauce. So I may just have a couple chicken wings and have that, some little bit of barbecue sauce, and use that for dipping the chicken in, and see how that turns out and see how I like it. So it's been a rough start to this week, but we're going to turn it all around, and we're going to get on track. And I'm going to try to do some cook with me's this week, and get the egg muffins done, and get the salad done, and get the crack. I'll probably cook the hamburger, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just like so confused about what I'm gonna eat first, but I'm gonna get it all cooked up. And if I have to, I'll throw something back in the freezer for a couple days until I need it, so nothing goes bad. So probably do the Big Mac salad this week, and then throw the chicken in the freezer, or get the casserole done and throw that in the freezer. I don't know if I have room to put the whole thing in there, or portion it out and put it in little containers. I don't know. I'll figure it out. You'll know. I'll tell you. I'll let you know what's going on. So it is going on, I think, 8:30 here, and I take some of my pills. I'm going to take my other pills. That should hit me in about 2 hours, and I should be out like a light, and hopefully I will sleep better. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see if I can pull some stuff off my phone. I have a walk with me through the DT, so I can see if I can get that pulled off my phone and get it put up on the computer and get it uploaded. Depends on if my phone and computer are going to work good together. They don't like to play well together. I don't know why. They'll do it for a minute and then I have to wait. So, alright friends, we're going to have a better day tomorrow. We're going to have a better week. We're not going to let us, this is not going to get us down. This is going to help us get up, stay up, and walk better. Now, Wednesday and Thursday, I do start physical therapy. So, it's just, I got a lot going on this week. Oh, excuse me. And by the time Friday comes, I'll probably be dragging, I'll be crawling. And then I have to go grocery shopping. I'm not sure when I'll go grocery shopping. I might just go ahead and get it done on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, maybe do nothing. And then start all over again on Monday. I don't know. But, alright everybody. Again, if you are doing your own journey, let's talk about it. Let's tell me what's going on with you and what's working and how you're feeling. I do have some electrolytes and I do have some little sticks to add to my water with no carbs that will help give energy. I have my B12, and so I've been taking my B12. Hopefully that'll kick in soon, because I know that this is gonna drain me for a couple of days. So I just have to keep my head up and keep going on. So please tell your friends, tell everybody. Hit that little subscribe button, hit that little bell, and that way you'll know when I put something up on YouTube and you can watch it. Questions, comments, put them all below, and I will talk to everybody soon. Alright, good night everybody. Bye. Hello friends, it is Friday and this is the first time I've had a chance to sit down and work on a video. And as you can see, I am just one major hot mess. I made the egg muffins. I started a cook with me video. By the time they came out, they were so dry. You couldn't taste the cheese, and it was just dry eggs. I cooked them less than they said to, so that's just something I have to find a new recipe for, or figure out maybe make them smaller instead of the large ones, because they ended up being the large muffins and not the little ones. So what happened on Tuesday? I don't know, it seems like an awful long time ago. But Wednesday my daughter-in-law had surgery. So I cleaned the house and cooked dinner and took care of the kids. Normally I try to do all that, but not cook dinner so much. She likes to cook dinner unless she asks me to. So then Thursday came around and I just could not get motivated. I did not sleep well. Wednesday night again, where I cut my leg a couple weeks ago, I kept hitting it, and so that's been really bothering me. And you can see I'm in my old yucky warm coat because I'm outside and the wind's blowing. It's a little chilly out here. The sun's going down. It's, I think, going on 8:30 at night. I never did do the cracked chicken salad casserole. I did make the Big Mac salad. It had a good taste to it, but it didn't agree with me. So I was miserable. I was just so miserable. And I sat down trying to figure out what happened, because the meat was good, everything was good, and then it dawned on me that the last couple times that I've had romaine lettuce, it has not agreed with me. So I figured that's what it is. It has to be the lettuce. So I was just I believe overtired. I got up Thursday morning at 5 o'clock. It is now approximately 8:30 Friday night. I have not been to bed yet. I just couldn't get myself together. And because of what was going on with the salad, I tossed everything just in case. I just get it out, sent the romaine to my daughter for her chickens. I still didn't get anything. I didn't get anything prepped. I didn't get anything made that I wanted to do. I did a whole lot of laundry, got everybody's laundry caught up, cleaned the house, because we thought my daughter-in-law was coming home Thursday, but they kept her until she came home this afternoon, and she's in a little bit of pain from her surgery. And the kids are happy to see her, but they don't understand that mommy's hurting. But when I started getting hungry, but I was kind of afraid to eat, so I just had some soup. And you know, soup has carbs in it. So it's just, my eating started out with good intentions and it's just slowly gone down the hill. And I hope this wind isn't too loud for anybody. So I will insert a picture. On Friday I made air fryer chicken wings, and I fried up some radishes and put some cheese and bacon on them because they're supposed to be just like potatoes. So I made some loaded potatoes, and I don't know, it was the first time I had radishes, but I don't know who says they taste like potatoes. They are nothing like potatoes at all. I was so disappointed. I was so excited that I could have something potatoey without having the potato, but to me it wasn't potatoey at all. It had a weird taste. The texture was fine, but the taste, it just didn't taste right, and so I was very, very disappointed. I will insert a picture of my dinner because I had some chicken wings with the loaded radishes, which I tried to eat and I couldn't, so I just picked some cheese off and some bacon, and I had a chicken wing. It just gotten to the point where I hadn't ate. Once I started eating, it didn't take much to fill me up. So tonight I'm hoping that I'll be able to sleep, but I'll get this up as part of my weight loss journey, week number 5, I believe. And we'll start it with a weigh-in, and we'll go on down the line. I'm hoping tonight I can sleep and tomorrow's a better day. I planned on going to Trader Joe's today, but I was just too exhausted. And then after physical therapy, my body's hurting kind of bad. And she was good. She had a very gentle touch, so it's going to take a while before I can not be in a tremendous amount of pain when she's working with my lymph nodes to around by my back and my hip to open those up because I have swelling of my legs. So I go back to, next week I go back to therapy Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Hour session each time. I was hoping maybe to get to Trader Joe's this weekend. I've never been before, so I was very excited about going, but then it's like I couldn't do it. And when I got home, I started doing the dishes, and my son's like, oh, let's go get Ellen. So I went with them to the hospital, and she was discharged, but you know, it takes forever to get that wheelchair. So once we got home, had some issues with both my boys at school. Today, they both decided that they were just going to kind of not act right. So I was dealing with teachers over what to do, where to go next. So they've lost quite a few privileges. Today was popcorn day. Neither one of them got any popcorn. So by the time we got home, got my daughter-in-law settled, it was time to cook dinner. And my chicken wings were grandchildren approved. They loved them. I did some regular ones and I did some barbecue ones. I didn't open my sugar-free barbecue sauce just for a wing or two. I have another pack of wings in there, and then I have some ribs in the freezer. But I was very excited. I was watching some Trader Joe's hauls today, and I was very excited to see that Trader Joe's sells fully cooked pork belly. I think it's 12 ounces for $6.49. So if nothing else, I want to go for that. Just walk around and see what else they have. There's a lot of good things I've seen. They say that cookie butter is something else. So I've kind of like just scratched this week. Just gonna get everything together so I can pull myself up and start anew next week. I've had to make out my menu plan, considering I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to the store or when I'm gonna make it to the store. And I would like to get some pork belly and put that on there, but I'm gonna pull some chicken on Sunday, and I'm gonna do the cracked chicken casserole. Yep, it's getting dark. So, well, I'm gonna end this one here, and I'm gonna go see what I have and get some stuff up. And I know I've been kind of gone this week. It's been one thing after another, after another, after another. It started out on Monday, and it's just been one of those weeks. But we survived, and we'll do good next week. We'll just keep on keeping on. So, if any of you have suggestions or your favorite foods from Trader Joe, please list them below, and so I can look and see what looks good, sounds good. And I know that I'm gonna probably be in there for hours looking at everything and reading everything, but I'm excited to go once I will be able to go. But it is getting a little cold out here, and it's getting darker out here, so I am going to head on into the house. The kids are full of energy tonight, so I came out here so my daughter-in-law could have a little bit of quiet time. They should be in bed now. And we're just going to have a good day tomorrow. It's a good day to have a good day, so we're going to try our best to make it a good day. And I'd just like to thank everybody for still being here with me, sticking here with me as I learn the ins and outs and the ropes of all this YouTube. I mean, I'm having a great time. So, if there's anything you'd like to see, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. And as I get darker and darker and fade out, in case I don't get anything new up other than, I think I have a Dollar Tree haul to get up, and then finish out my weight loss journey for this week. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the cook with me on the egg muffins, and I will insert the recipe, and then maybe if you guys want to try it, maybe I messed something up. I don't know. But like I said, I wasn't impressed with them, but I think they were too big and they were a little bit too dry. So if you look at the recipe and see that I could have did something better, just, leave me a shout out and we'll take it from there. And if you have not subscribed, if you would subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it, and we could grow our little Michigan YouTube family here. And everybody have a great weekend, and I will talk to you very soon, Monday for sure, because it's another weigh-in day. All right, talk to everybody soon. Bye.